It's TMS. I'm back on YouTube to talk about the Ring camera and doorbell. Because I get annoyed when I hear the adverts because I hear this.
And wherever you live, it's so simple, you can install it yourself in minutes. See, hear and speak to whoever's at your door from wherever you are with a Ring video doorbell. Available at ring.com and selected retailers.
But I don't class that as an installment because put it on the wall. I'm a survey engineer, just to let you know my background, what I'm doing this video for. I'm a survey engineer and I'm an IT department officer. And I class installment of a PC from getting it in the box, giving it the username, setting it all up, setting it in the customer's place. That's what we make. For us to do that, it takes us nearly 2 days to set that all up. It could be out for a certain plan. But with Ring, they say it takes a minute to install. On the wall, it takes a couple of minutes to put on the wall, and that's it. But to fully install it, we should say, is you have to charge the battery up. With me, the battery, you have to have, our delivery came at 12 o'clock at lunchtime. So I put the battery on charge, and I have to literally wait for the next morning for it to be fully charged. That's saying something about the battery. It's good. A good battery is to last long, but take it that long to charge up. So if you do want to buy another one, a Ring camera, I would recommend you getting yourself a second battery. I say that because you can keep the battery charged up in a drawer somewhere, and that one goes, you just change and then charge it up, put that one in the drawer, and vice versa. So you never have any downtime. That's the most important thing you should do. Get yourself a second battery. But if you want to spend a bit more money, you can go for the solar panels, but the battery is the better place to go because it's easier and cheaper than the solar panels. Another thing is I want to talk about where you're going to put the Ring equipment, because what happens is you got all the broadband providers, they put it all the router in one place, or the router all in one place. With me, because I work in IT, our provider, we have it as a modem, and we have a router what then goes around that house, and we get access points around the whole area. We've got one in the front room, what has covered the whole house fine for us. We've got one upstairs, what covers the upstairs landing, and then we've got one outside. The outside one is for guests when they're in the garden, plus where we are, we've got a garage but with a Ring camera on it. The problem is with the garage, no network, so the outside access point helps getting the Ring camera. So when you are looking at getting a Ring camera, this is what I would say for you guys to do. Before you even buy, go and have a look at the areas you want the Ring doorbell or the Ring camera, and see how many bars you got. Because if you are dropping off with one bar, the Ring sometimes will have trouble finding it, or sometimes drop off with that stuff. And then 2 bars isn't enough, but I always like to have 3 bars on all equipment. It's just a safe thing I have. But I know our Wi-Fi access points are expensive, but wherever you are, you can just buy a TP-Link access point or any access point. Don't buy a router and make it into an access point, because that's one of the biggest things that we hate in IT, working IT support. People buying their own router, making it into an access point, putting it on a network. Like for example, I had a customer who got the access point for, I'm not asking for the password, I'm just going to get on the network. Plug it in the network. He didn't realise his access point went back into default mode, went back into a router mode, what has the DCHP turned on, and it flooded the network, and it literally crashed the whole thing. But now our new necklace like salty, so that's all happy now. So when you get a ring, before you get your ring camera, see where you want to have look at, where you want to put your ring device. Make sure you got the signals. If you haven't, just go to a local shop, or if you want to, send me a message on my social media accounts, and I can give you a link, or where to get them from, or you can get them from myself, because this is what I do for a living. I work in IT support, and it's a hobby I like as well, so it's good. That's that for a fact. See where you are, and if you are getting a Ring doorbell and camera, all depending on what ring bell you get. If you can change the battery, fine, just get a second battery. But if you get our Ring doorbell, I had to take it off with the mounted brackets and then charge it up. But I'm okay there because I've kept our normal doorbell on the door, plus the cameras outside the house are set to email me. So anything goes outside when the cameras are not on, I just turn it on, and anything happens, I get emails to my phone. So I'm covered that way. But for you guys, if I haven't had them CCTV cameras outside, I would get a doorbell, Ring camera for your front door. So you are covered on both sides. So you got the doorbell and the Ring camera. So, but don't do what people do straight away. People like literally set them all up on the same time, and they realise coming down the line, oh, they all need charging, and you have to take every battery out and charge them up. Don't do that. I tell you the trick what you do. Ring doorbell. What you need to do, set it up, put it in place, wait 2 days, and then set up the Ring camera. And that means then, what battery goes low first and needs charging, you will always have a camera covering you. So for us, we've got one on the garage, watching people come into the garage, and one in the garden. I did not set up the garage camera until I finished setting up the garage camera. I set up after the garden camera, and I waited 2 days for it. So I know I can literally swap the batteries over, and it's easy to maintain that way, because I know, okay, that camera's about to die, so with the battery, so I charge that one, I know I'm still covered. So that's what you have to do, just check where you want to put them, and see which one you want. If you go for the spotlight one, maybe you don't. It's all depending where you are, what you need it for, and what will the benefit will be. Plus, as well, I'll maybe do more reviews like this about certain things. I used to get a little bit hearing that advert, so this is why I did this review for. So, if you want any more information about Ring, or any help about this, just send me a message on my social media accounts, and I will show you it now. You can follow me on there, and you can see the stuff I get up to when I'm on site at customer spaces, and you see the work behind the scenes, all the work we do in the IT support. Plus, if you want any information about Rings, or you want us to do a review, just send me a message on our social media accounts. I'll be happy to help you guys. This is the TMS. I'm signing out. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends.